If you've ever owned a cat, you already know, it's not just a pet. It's a furry little roommate who pays no rent, wakes you up at 3 a.m., and still acts like they own the house. Today, we're diving into things only cat owners understand. If you have a cat, you'll relate to every single one of these. If you don't, well, prepare for chaos. It's 3 a.m., you're finally asleep. The world is quiet, until it's not. Out of nowhere, your cat goes full parkour mode. Sprinting across the house. Sliding on the floor. Knocking over everything in sight. Somehow, it always sounds like a herd of elephants instead of a 10-pound furball. Every cat owner has whispered to themselves, "Please don't let that crash be the TV." Congratulations, you've just experienced the Midnight Zoomies, Cat Edition. Then there's the stare. You're watching TV, minding your business, and your cat suddenly freezes, eyes locked on absolutely nothing. Just standing there like they're seeing into another dimension. You slowly turn your head, half expecting to see a ghost. Scientists say cats can hear frequencies we can't. Cat owners say they're watching spirits. Honestly, both explanations sound right. Next up, the feed me game. Your cat will convince you they're starving to death. They'll meow, rub against your leg, act like it's been 40 years since their last meal. So, you give them food, and they take one bite, sniff, and walk away. Then 2 minutes later, they're meowing again. Cat logic. Demand food you don't actually want. Bonus points if they wake you up at 5 a.m. just to do it. And of course, every cat owner has experienced the betrayal. You buy a fancy cat bed, soft, fluffy, ergonomic, made with NASA-grade foam or whatever. And what does your cat do? Completely ignores it. They'll sleep in the cardboard box it came in instead. Because apparently, corrugated cardboard is the height of feline luxury. Let's talk about laptop obsession. You sit down to work, open your laptop, and boom, here comes the cat. They step right on the keyboard, lay across your arms, and start purring like you were the one invading their workspace. You move them off gently, they look offended, and then come right back. Only cat owners understand the struggle of typing an email while your cat adds random letters and sends it halfway through. Then there's the classic, knocking things off the table, move. Cups, pens, phones, nothing is safe. You make eye contact, they stare at you, raise their paw slowly, and push it off the edge while never breaking eye contact. That's not an accident. That's dominance. That's your cat reminding you who's boss. Ever notice how your cat will meow to go outside, but the second you open the door, they just stare? Like they've forgotten why they wanted to go out in the first place? So you close the door, and then, meow, they want out again. It's the eternal loop. Scientists call it indecision. Cat owners call it trolling. Another universal cat moment. The 2 a.m. mystery noises. You're lying in bed, and suddenly you hear something crash in the kitchen. You get up, turn on the lights, and your cat's just sitting there staring at you like you made the mess. You sigh, clean it up, go back to bed, and it happens again 10 minutes later. Every cat owner has accepted that sleep is a luxury. Let's not forget about the sudden bites. You're petting your cat, they're purring, life is peaceful, and then suddenly, chomp. A love bite, out of nowhere. Not hard enough to hurt, but just enough to remind you that affection is strictly on their terms. You think you're in charge? Think again. Here's another one. The invisible bug chase. Out of nowhere, your cat starts sprinting, jumping, flipping, chasing absolutely nothing. You stand there, confused, watching a solo action movie unfold in your living room. There's no bug, no toy, just pure cat energy. And somehow, they end up sliding into a wall like it was all part of the plan. Cat owners also know the bathroom buddy experience. You try to go in alone, big mistake. Your cat scratches the door, cries, and demands entry like they've been separated for years. You finally let them in, and what do? Sit and stare while you try to mind your business. Because apparently, privacy is not part of the human-cat contract. Then there's the random affection moments. You're on your phone, not even thinking about your cat, and suddenly, they jump in your lap, purr, and nuzzle your face. Your heart melts. 2 minutes later, they bite you and walk away. Classic cat move. Love you, then leave you. And of course, the box obsession. You can spend $50 on a cat toy, but if there's a box in the house, that's it. The toy is irrelevant. The box is now the new favorite thing. Small box? Even better. Cats will fold themselves into impossible shapes just to fit. It's like origami, but with fur. Also, cat hair. It's everywhere. On your clothes, in your food, probably in your soul. Cat owners know the pain of wearing black clothes and realizing halfway through the day you look like you rolled on a lint trap. You clean it, it comes back. It's a cycle we've all accepted. Then comes the random sprint of fear. Your cat's sitting peacefully, tail twitching, and suddenly, they jump 3 feet in the air like they've seen death itself. You didn't move, nothing happened, but apparently the air scared them. Only cat owners understand how one invisible sound can turn your calm cat into the flash. And let's be honest, the best part of being a cat owner is the random cuddles. You'll be tired, stressed, maybe even sad, and your cat just curls up next to you and purrs. It's their quiet way of saying, "Hey, I got you." Sure, 5 minutes later they'll bite you for moving wrong, but for that one moment, life feels perfect. At the end of the day, cats are weird, unpredictable, and absolutely perfect in their own way. They might drive you crazy, ruin your sleep, and shed on everything you own, but every cat owner knows life's a little better with a cat around. If you enjoyed this video, drop a comment with the weirdest thing your cat does. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we've got plenty more cat chaos coming your way.